Action.
Okay, thank you. Hi, I'm Keyra and welcome to my kitchen here in Newmarket, UK. Today's a very special day. It's Easter, and what I'm making today for this Easter brunch, besides just mimosas, is a tortilla. I have my potatoes here. I've already sliced them pretty thin. I'm just going to half all of them. But what I did, because I'm usually pretty hungry once can't wait for shit to get done, I've already sliced that. And then I put it inside of a pot and boiled it so that it gets tender, so then when I put it in the skillet it won't take as long. See that? So I'm just cutting these in half. We'll see after I cut them in half if I want to go smaller. Alright, so there are potatoes. I'm going to turn my burner on and start sauteing them. Have my trusty old ham spray. You know, I'm going to actually half these again. So quarter slice. And I'm just covering really the bottom of the skillet. Moving right along. It's time for my onion. And this is just a regular white onion. You can use a red onion if you want. Doesn't matter. Your breath's still going to stink either way. So I just chopped those two bad boys up. Just sauteing those a little bit and turning them. And I'm going to add salt to these potatoes because potatoes need salt. You ever had a French fry with no salt? Not very tasty. So, and I'm going to let it cook a little bit longer, maybe like 2 minutes. I'm going to start cracking my eggs and separating the yolk out. The yolk really, really does smell. It smells like wet dog in the house, so I don't like that smell, so I'm not going to use it. So one bowl is going to be for the carcass and the yolk shell, and this other bowl is going to be for the egg white. Now, because I'm not going to use the yolk, you have to use more eggs, which is wasteful. So if you have a problem with it, just use the whole egg. But this tortilla is going to have less calories because I'm not using the yolk. And I'm all about keeping the ass small. So whatever I can do. You hear my potatoes singing back there. It will have been 2 minutes. So I'm going to stir them around. Alright, so now I'm going to add my onions. So far I have about 10 eggs. I'm going to go ahead and use 4 more, and then I'm going to stop. You wouldn't need those many eggs. You'd need like half of that, so 7 if you were using the whole thing. Okay. Now, I'm going to wash my hands real quick. 2 eggs. Sometimes after I put all the eggs in, I realize that it's not covering the actual stuff in there, and I'll just add like 2 more. So this is still going. And we're just trying to get it to the onions get brown. And while that's going on, I have my oven on at like 225. And what I have now is garlic. I'm going to use 3 cloves. I might throw in that little tiny one, we'll see. And then I'm going to add some black pepper. This is red pepper. Just a couple of dashes. Maybe that was 3. And then paprika. It's going to give it some color so it doesn't look all pasty when it comes out. Because I took all the yolk out. So all my stuff's mixed together. And this is going pretty good. my vegetables. I'm going to spray it one more time. And now I'm going to flatten the potatoes and onions in the dish.
Thanks.
So that's what we have there, the potatoes and onions mixed together. Just pressing it all down. And I'm going to take my egg mixture. Like I said, sometimes I do, when I dump the egg mixture on the potatoes and onions, I realize that I probably need to add some eggs, but it won't mess it up if you add the eggs. You just have to beat them again. Oh yeah, that's perfect. I don't need to add anything. And then you kind of move it around to make sure the egg mixture. Good thing I go to the gym, this crap's heavy. And we're gonna wait for the sides of the egg to kind of come, I don't know what I'm trying to say, to bubble up and get a little crispy. Wrapping up this tortilla, and as you can see, the sides are coming together. It's a little bit jiggly on the top still, but the sides are coming together, which means it's cooked along the sides and on the bottom of here. So I'm gonna put it in the oven to ensure that it gets cooked all the way through. Now we just cooked it on the stove top there for about 7 to 10 minutes as we watch for that sides coming up. And so now I'm going to put it in the oven and put it in the oven for like 15 minutes, and then it's going to get kind of golden. And then we'll know the egg is done. Usher in Little John sang a song called Yeah. Back in the mid-2000s. Look at that. All right. I'm going to taste it so nobody gets sick. Ouch. Cut. Wait a minute. That's making me feel pretty good. Happy Easter. Let's eat.